Hi, this is Kenny Slatus. Welcome to the series. In this episode, we will start by preparing our Unity project and setting up a clean folder structure to keep everything organized and scalable from the very beginning. We will open Unity Hub, select the 3D URP template, name the project as you want, but I say Down of King's Shadow Blades, and create the project. Next, we will organize our project folders by creating sections for scenes, characters, animations, Animator Controller, prefabs, UI, and more, so our workflow stays clean as the project grows. After that, we will gather and import the required 3D models for the game. We will download the knight character, sword, and shield models and import them into Unity. You can find all the asset links in the description below from Sketchfab. Once the assets are ready, we will prepare the character for proper rigging. Although the character is already rigged using Mixamo, this rig has limitations and cause issues for our setup. To fix this, we will open Blender, import the model, remove the existing armature and pose, and export the character as an FBX with no rig bones. Then we will rig the character properly using AccuRig. We will open AccuRig, import the cleaned knight model, place the bone markers, generate the rig, and export it so it's ready to use in Unity. Next, we will get the basic movement animations for our player. We will take our Shadow Knight character, upload it to Mixamo, and download it ready for animation. Then we will download the idle, walk, and run animations from Mixamo, this time selecting without a skin, so we can easily assign them to our Shadow Knight character in Unity. After downloading the animations, we will rename them properly and place them inside the animations folder, under player subfolder, since these animations belong to the player character. Before we move on to the animations, the first thing we need to do is prepare the Shadow Knight character. Select the character and change the animation type from generic to humanoid, then click apply. Next, go to the animations and select each animation file. Select the animation type to humanoid and choose copy from other avatar. Then select the Shadow Knight's avatar and apply the changes. After that, open each animation and rename it properly, such as an idle, walk, run, anything else depend on the animation. Now adjust the animation settings. Confirm that the animation plays correctly, enable loop time, and fix the root, transform, rotation, and position so the character moves straight forward. Apply these changes to the idle, walk, and run animations. Once the animations are ready, drag the player character into the scene and scale it down to the correct size. Next, we will create our materials, create a new material, assign the correct textures, and apply them to the Shattered Knight model. Now let's prepare the shield and sword. Create a material for the shield, assign its texture, and place it on the left hand of the character. Then create a material for the sword, assign its texture, and position it correctly in the right hand. After that, unpack the player, the shield, and the sword prefab completely. Move the shield and sword into the correct hand bones, the shield into the left hand bone and the sword into the right hand bone, and verify their placement. And then we will create an Animator Controller. Go to the project window, create a new Animator Controller in the Animator Controller folder. Name it after the player and drag the idle animation into it. Assign the Animator Controller to the Shattered Knight, then press play to test the animation. While the game is running, adjust the shield position until it looks correct. Once it looks right, pause the game, copy the component values, stop the game, and paste the values back to make the change permanent. Repeat the same process for the sword, adjusting its position and pasting the values after editing play mode. Final test the animation by switching between idle and walk to confirm everything works correctly. Thanks for watching. This was episode 1, focused mainly on project setup, organization, and the overall introduction. This is Kenix Lartus, Soul of the African Art.